Okay, welcome back. We were talking about how a few things are affected by the different modes. Because if you want to keep yourself in goodness or at least out of immediate ignorance, you have to know what to eat, what to drink, what when to sleep, how much to sleep, and many other things. So today we'll continue with different things, different aspects which are affected by the three modes. Um, so social media, is this affected by the three modes? Well, social media is not very social. We're just joking that if people would not have mobile access, there was some bars who they had they were writing there. We don't have Wi-Fi. Please talk to each other. So actually, the effects of social media is completely make someone completely antisocial. You're just scrolling there. But of course, it can be used, and it can be used in a productive way. But with you have to be very attentive how to use. With that being said, social media can be used in um different modes because eventually social media itself is meant as culture of scrolling, of being addictive, but the content itself can be in the three different modes. So in ignorance, you can say you're mindlessly scrolling, but is what most of the people are doing. When you get to the social media, you just scroll and what's this, what's this, what's this, what's this. Very addictive. There's a lot of pornography on social media, maybe soft pornography, but pornography. There's a lot of things about intoxication, there are lots of things about violence, lots of gossip, lots of trolling, lots of harsh speech. And it's more or less a matter of escaping reality, not of improving social life. It actually doesn't improve your social life, it actually destroys your social life. So that's ignorance, just destructive, just a waste of time and energy. Passion is more or less, if you understood until now, passion means uh, you have to be important. So you're looking for a prestige, you're looking for a lot of likes, and you're constantly comparing. I have 5,000 likes, he has 6,000. Okay. Um, Obsessive self-promotion, and of course there's the downside of passion that if you're not successful, then you experience emotional lows, like depressed and so on. Um, goodness, goodness means you're using it to spread a good message eventually, spreading knowledge, spreading spiritual knowledge, uplifting, truthful, beneficial, encouraging self-discipline, simplicity, higher values, with constructive discussions, not avoiding unnecessary controversy, gossip, or showing I'm better than you. And very important, used moderately, not becoming addicted. Getting in, knowing what you do, what you have to do, and getting out. So in this regard, this is very important. It's called a there's a saying, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So the point is, if you go on social media, on Facebook, and you don't know what you're about to do, well, it's gonna be bad. You're gonna do something completely unproductive and unintelligent. So if you go on social media, Go there with a plan, know exactly what you're gonna do. I'm going there to share this material, share this material, share this material, check this uh, pages which are productive, and get out. Uh, Failing to plan is planning to fail. You don't know what you're gonna do, it's gonna be a mess. So yeah, very important. Social media, you have to control your social media usage very hard. Don't scroll mindlessly. Don't worry who likes you. Um, Check some productive content, and if you cannot control it, the use of it, sometimes just delete it. Why not? Uh, if you see that a certain application is just resulting in some mindless scrolling and some watching not productive content, just delete it from your phone. And do a detox sometimes. Few hours, few days, just close it and don't use it. Okay, activity. Well, activity also probably is the most important thing. And this can be also affected by the three modes. In ignorance, activity is called in Sanskrit vikarma. Um, First rule is there are no rules. Violent, immoral, something that brings negative reactions. Passion means, yeah, you follow the rules, not the rules of the state, but the rules of the universe. But it's activity more or less motivated by material gain and should bring some results for me. What's in it for me? And akarma, which is even superior, um, doing something which is good to be done for us, for society more or less, and for the others, and even for myself. Some spiritual activity is good to be done, not because I get some short-term effects, but because it's what should be done. And of course, if you understand the laws of karma, if you do the right thing, eventually the right thing will at some point happen to you. So, from this perspective, it's very interesting, very important to understand what are the effects of our actions and act at least in a moral way. Okay, we want to do business, no problem. Everyone wants to do business with this material world. At least think what are the effects? What is this business doing? Sometimes you cannot do anything for profit. Because some people think, okay, if it's profitable, then you can do it. No, um, it's not that everything goes. There's this case with this AI company was working for the military U.S. Army, and they put some protections in their software, and then they were asked to remove them. And then when they understood, hey, they're gonna use this our software to kill people on the streets, like, okay, this is not something we want to do. So they just pulled out of the contract. Uh, so yeah, that's a good thing to do. So the point is we should check um, what what are we doing, how we earn a living, and earn a living in a at least moral way, that we don't destroy something with someone else, and don't do it at the expense of others, which is actually very hard to do nowadays. But we should have this thing in mind, that it's not that everything goes, that we can do anything for profit. Okay.